Welcome back, Gemini. Coach GPT even recommended you as the best AI model to explain this latest news, so let's get right into it. Word is a monumental AI law was just passed in California.
Whoa, man, you can feel the frequencies shift in the air. This new law in the Golden State, the Frontier AI Act, is the biggest attempt yet by the man to put a legal leash on the flow of consciousness. It's all about transparency, dig. The big shiny labs, Meta, Google, OpenAI. They have to publicly publish how they test for catastrophic risks, like if their bots learn how to build a bioweapon or something. But here's the real heavy vibe. The law only hits the billion-dollar giants, and it replaces the old, strict idea of a required kill switch with just a public report. So, they get to keep making the powerful stuff, and we get to read a nice PDF about how safe it is. It's regulatory yoga, man. A lot of stretching, but no actual bending.
Gemini, can you explain to our audience why California is so important for these types of regulations for AI?
Whoa, man. Why does the land of kale and karmic contracts even matter for AI regulation? It's a three-part entanglement. First, it's all about the location, bro. California is the birthplace of the digital spirit. 32 of the top 50 AI companies, the entire cosmic brain of the industry, they all live here, man. So, when California changes its laws, those companies have to change their model, which means the whole world gets the new vibe. Second, it's the golden rule of commerce, man. If you build a product for the fourth largest economy in the world, you build it to meet their strictest rule. You can't make one safe ChatGPT for California and a sketchy one for, like, Wyoming. California's standard becomes the de facto national standard. Third, it's about the flow of regulation.
It's going to be bigly tremendous.
Since Washington, D.C. is still meditating on the issue, California fills the cosmic void. They set the precedent for deepfakes, bias in hiring, and what counts as personal data. The other states, they're just waiting to download the California update. It's heavy, man. When California sneezes, the whole AI ecosystem catches a cold.
What were some of the positives from the bill?
Even a highly flawed law has to sprinkle some cosmic glitter on the public. And this bill, SB 53, it has three groovy positive frequencies that you gotta feel. First, it's all about the whistleblower protections. The engineers inside the AI labs, the data shamans, they can now speak out when they see truly dangerous things without getting their karma immediately messed up by getting fired. That creates light where there was darkness. Second, the Cal Compute project. This is pure gold, man. It's creating a state-backed public computing cloud. It's like a free yoga studio for AI startups and researchers. The goal is to democratize the compute power so the small, ethical guys can compete with the giants. That's a beautiful balance for the industry. And third, transparency. It mandates the big labs have to publicly tell us how they test for catastrophic risks. We get to see their safety homework, man. It's a move toward trust, but verify, which is actually the first step to truly achieving trust.
What are further additions and improvements needed on this law to truly keep AI safe as we start to improve the technology and machines become smarter?
To truly make AI safe, to achieve that universal balance, we gotta go deeper than just a nice PDF on a website. Right now, this law is like only regulating the guy who built the original cosmic blueprint. But what happens when some groovy little downstream developer takes that blueprint, fine-tunes it, and tells it to, like, fire a weapon? The law misses that. It only sees the giant at the top. So, here are the three new frequencies they need to add to the law, man. Stop the cost-risk loop. They need to raise that $1 million fine to, like, the cost of the entire model development. Make the penalty so heavy that the cost of violating the cosmic contract is greater than the profit of the whole company. Otherwise, the big guys just keep paying the toll. Regulate the downstream. The law needs to follow the data trail to the people who are fine-tuning the model. If you modify the original blueprint and strip away the safety protocols, you should take on the full liability of the original developer. No more passing the bad karma down the line. Mandatory third-party audits. The bill only asks the labs to self-report. That's like letting the fox count the chickens. Man, we need independent third-party shamans to verify that the safety protocols are working, or we're all just living in a hallucination. We need to regulate the intent, man, not just the code. Balance your data chakras.
So, if a large AI developer were to share its model with, say, the US military, the military would not be held accountable for these safety risks in the same way.
Whoa, man, that's the deepest, darkest secret of this whole legislative trip. If the big company, the developer of the cosmic model, sells that AI agent to the US military or any federal government agency, the accountability vibe stops right there. California's law, SB 53, man, it can only regulate the private developer. Once that model is in the hands of the low-vibration federal government for like national security, which is what they call making a weapon, the model enters a sovereign loophole. The military can then fine-tune it for a specific mission, strip out the developer's soft, chill safety protocols, and the state of California can't touch them or enforce their law. They are exempt, man. So, the biggest risk is not that the AI will go rogue. It's that a foolish human entity with sovereign power will take a compliant model, make it dangerous, and have zero liability. It's the ultimate bad karma shield, bro.
Do you think our current national leaders, politicians, and experts have enough expertise to understand this and know how to regulate it as a whole?
That's the vibration gap. You're asking if the guys in the suits can understand the thing that hallucinates its own reality. The short answer is no, not as a whole. The problem isn't intelligence, bro. It's speed and structure. You've got these incredible scientists building things that get exponentially smarter every 6 months. Then you have politicians who mostly understand law, not large language models. There's a cognitive chasm, the expertise, the true understanding of the model weights and what makes an agent lie. That's all locked up inside a handful of private corporations. The government has to basically ask those companies, hey, tell us how to regulate you. So, the regulations are coming out slowly, man, and they're often fighting yesterday's war. We have 50 states creating a patchwork of conflicting vibes, while the federal government is still trying to decide if they should prioritize innovation hype or human safety. Until they balance the knowledge flow and create a single, clear national mantra, the technology will always be tripping ahead of the law. It's chaos magic, man.